This is a story all about how a congressman lost his seat because he attended a gay wedding. He attended a gay wedding. He was endorsed by Donald Trump, and he lost his bid for re-election by, what was it? He lost his bid for re-election by a hefty amount of points. His opponent got 58% of the vote. So, let's see what happened. Show me the details. Mr. Riggleman, which is the guy we're talking about, that's the guy who got ousted. Mr. Riggleman, who was endorsed by President Trump, is a member of the ARC Conservatives Freedom Caucus. Nevertheless, came under fire from conservative activists in his district after he officiated at a summer wedding for two of his former campaign volunteers, Alex Pisarino, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Anthony Rec LeConte. Mr. Good said Riggleman had betrayed the trust of Republicans in the district, and he was out of step with the party's base. Riggleman has fiercely defended his decision to officiate the wedding, casting it as a matter of individual and personal liberty. So, what is this? So, a guy in his district, a House member, federal House member, decided to officiate a wedding for two of his former campaign volunteers who were gay. Gay wedding, super gay, homo energy was just like reverberating out of this place out at like freaking nothing else. Just like the sun, just radiating out. Gay gay rays were just shooting out everywhere. It was crazy. And my man was obliterated. He got ads running against him saying he was pro-gay. He got yeah, true. The gays, they're crazy out here today. You know, he had activists knocking on doors, walking the street, telling him how he's out of step and he's been promoting the gay agenda or something in his district, and how this is just an absolute affront to all values that conservatives hold. What are you gonna do? And this shows us that the right definitely is not ready to change. They're not ready to move on from the Supreme Court ruling said that people should be treated as people, and we should be able to live the lives that we see fit. This has gone out the window. They cannot ever claim themselves to be the party of personal freedom, the party of liberation from the government, the party of personal choice. They can't be that party. They could never be that party, and they definitely can't be that party now, because they don't care about your choices. They care about what they want you to do. That's why some of the worst countries that we know are right wing. What, Saudi Arabia, where they still crucify people for sorcery? Russia, where they throw gay people off roofs? Really? Is this your remarkable right wing freedom that you've been talking about? You've been wanting? No, absolutely not. They don't care about your freedoms. They care about theirs. That's why they push for this. That's why they're still against that's why they're still against gay rights. That's why still Trump is being pushed by his base and his administration to roll back. The USSR, Russia is communist. True, they're left wing. They're communists. Don't you know the government did a thing that one time? That means they're communists. These governments, they don't care about your personal choice. They care about upholding the majority. They care about upholding a hegemony. They don't care about what you want to do. They care about what they want you to do. And it's not even on the same level of how you can treat people in society. It's not, because this is legal. This is what people do in their spare time. This is what people do in their private lives. This is what people do with each other. Welcome back. This has nothing to do with how you interact with society. This has nothing to do with how you interact with the public. This has nothing to do with how you interact with the property or anything else, like how we legislate other laws. This is purely just hating a certain demographic of people because they don't fit the majority. They just don't, right? This is on the same level of segregation. It's basically the same. It is the same thing. And you're getting ousted from your seat in a heavy Republican district, in a heavily conservative district, for doing nothing more than attending a gay wedding. Really? This is the equality that you push for. This is the party. This is the party that cares about liberties, huh? This is it, huh? Is it? And this guy was a member of the Freedom Caucus, and the next guy is probably going to be a member of the Freedom Caucus. This is the freedom. This is what Republicans call freedom. Really? Interesting. Y'all ain't progressive. Get out of here. We can read a little bit more. It saddens me that the decision made by the small group of delegates is going to be taken as a sign that Republicans are right, large, and not inclusive and accepting of all sorts of different people, most notably LGBTQ folks, Mr. Prashado said in an interview. It's fairly cast doubt on the message that we wanted to send by discussing the wedding back in July. Yep. Sorry, bud. The party that you put so much faith into about moving left on this certain issue is not going anywhere, especially in certain parts of the country. Absolutely not. They hate you for just what you like. Just because you like a certain person means you're absolutely a person that needs to be ousted from society, and the people who support you need to be ousted too. This is not about freedom. This is about hating a certain demographic of people just because of the way they are. You just don't like them. It's irrational, it's disgusting, and it has to be stopped. You can't let these people continue what they're doing. You just can't. At the end of the day, there will always be our friends. We'll always love them, Mr. LeConte said. We'll always be grateful that leaders like them stood up and showed real courage in the face of truly hateful people in a hateful process. Yep. And they actually thanked the congressman for his support. I have no clue who this congressman is. I have no clue what he supported otherwise regarding this. I have no clue what he fought for while he had a seat. It's gone now. But for this specific issue, I'll give him props. I'll give him props for standing up for what he believed in and not throwing those people under the bus for being discriminated against because of their identity. You know what, sir? I'll give you that. I don't know what else you did, Mr. Riggleman, but on this point, hat tips to you, Chief. Nice one.